Welcome to an all-new edition of the Tahoe Adventure Show. I'm here at BOBOS on location down in Reno. Here with Chris. Chris, Mother Nature arrived a little late this year. It's finally here. What do you need to know safety-wise before you head out to the side country or the back country?
Well, obviously you got to educate yourself not only with the use of the equipment that you need to have, which would be the probe. It's telescopic, you put it together. It's like 270 millimeters length, and then you got a shovel. And obviously the beacon here. Hold this for me. Show you. Practice this at home, because when you have an emergency, you know, the nerves, the adrenaline's flowing. You got to know how to use it, and you got to use it quick.
And it's really important to do it with a buddy, right? So if you just have one beacon, it doesn't do you much good.
Right. If you're by yourself, it's called a recovery. Okay. The best outcome that you hope for is a rescue. Okay. So yeah, you need a buddy that knows how to use the equipment. Use the beacon, locate you, and then dig and get you out.
Some important tips: put a fresh battery in before you go out every day.
Yeah, don't just power up. Oh, it looks good. I got juice. I'm good to go. No, just put a new one in. It's cheap.
So for some people that maybe aren't aware of this type of equipment, this is used as a probe, used for probe line to see if someone was buried, right?
Right.
This helps you dig out. What does this beacon do?
Well, the beacon is to locate the buried person. Okay. It's a digital. The old ones are analog. Digital is more sensitive. And read the manual. You know, we don't use these much, so you gotta just make sure you know how to use it in an emergency situation. So you scan, it'll get louder as you get closer to the person that's also wearing a beacon. And then that's where he is. Okay.
All right, talking about some other safety equipment that you can find down here at BOBOS, and it's the BCA backpacks.
Right.
I'll hold this. What do you need to know with these BCA backpacks?
Well, they have a charge so that you can, when you're in a slide, you activate it. It's like a balloon, so it brings you to the surface of the snow.
Okay.
Unfortunately, don't just rely 100% on this, because in Europe they probably have an 85% success rate because it's above tree line skiing. But when you're in trees, it's not asphyxiation. It's trauma, blunt trauma when you hit a tree. It's called a strainer. So it's better than nothing, and it's good to have. But common sense is also a good safety feature.
All right. So when you come down here, you have kind of a package deal, right? You can get your shovel, beacon, and probe.
Correct.
All in one package.
Right.
And then there are different variations of the beacons.
Right. One's a T4, one's a T3. Basically, it's this one. The little nice one has more grip. So in an emergency, this also has a tether. Right. So you're not going to drop it and fumble around, because it's like 5 minutes max. Right. That's what you got to find the victim. So this is just a little nicer one.
So I hope you never need it, but it's great to have that peace of mind.
Right.
And in the case that you do need it, you switch this from transmit, to probe, right?
Correct.
So you go find someone. Right. And then your buddy.
That's another good point. Turn it on before you ski.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got my transmitter, but it's not on. Not going to do much good.
No.
All right, stay tuned. More of the Tahoe Adventure Show coming right up.